Hello. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get information about upcoming township meetings, either ones that are official township meetings or perhaps Zoom meetings that I put on, such as my Meet Mac Monday Zoom meetings. So the best place to start might be with the township home page here. So it says, here it is, newtownpa.gov. And I'm going to scroll down and you can see that there are meetings, recent upcoming meetings listed here. So for example, if I wanted to learn more about the Environmental Advisory Council meeting, I can click on this, but it says go to visit the Environmental Advisory Agendas and Minutes page. Okay, that is a new, that is a new thing here that they have implemented that I didn't see before. So that's pretty cool. Now I can go to 2021 and I got agendas and I can find the agenda. And right now, there isn't the agenda actually for the upcoming meeting in October. The last one up here is on September 13th. So that's something I hadn't seen before, to tell you the truth. I think what has happened is that our technology committee chair has met with the technology person and has indicated a better way in which people can find information about meetings. So, but let's go back to that, and let's see if that works for other meetings like the Board of Supervisors. And here you go. Well, this is a little bit different. It didn't take me to the Board of Supervisors page, but the general minutes and agendas of Newtown Township page. This is, I went through all this in my lesson number 1, but let's try another. How about, well, first let's go get to the whole calendar. These that you're just seeing here is just a sampling. This is the entire calendar. So, for example, the Board of Supervisors work session on the 18th. I'm going to look at that. And again, you have to go to the minutes page. If I do that, I'm looking, again, I have to go to the Board of Supervisors, make another click. So instead of going directly to this page, it went to the top of the menu, the start page. I'm looking for the next meeting. Today is October 7th, 2021. And again, the latest one they have is September. So it doesn't have the latest information because on the Newtown website, it is only possible to give the agendas usually a couple of days before the meeting, but I tend to have some more information that I could share and on my website. So for example, if you go to my website, which is johnmacnewtown.info, you'll see events and meetings. Now, I have a calendar on my site, which is an embedded Google Calendar, and you can see some information about the meetings here. For example, that one I clicked on to try to get to the Board of Supervisors meeting, I can click on here and I can see that there's some more information here about what's going to be on the agenda. Same thing with, say, the Environmental Advisory Council page. You can see there is information here, and you can actually get information about if there's Zoom available, and you can link to the council page. But what I like to use is this menu, this item on the menu, upcoming and recent past public meetings. So the following are, are meetings that are that I've selected based on what I thought was the most interesting. It's not every meeting is an interesting meeting. So, for example, in upcoming in this week, and these are two meetings tonight. Obviously, you can't go to both. So then the meetings next week, and you could jump to a particular. So I have a whole list here. I start off. This is my lesson one: how to download meeting agendas, which may now be a little bit out of date, but it still works. You can try that at some point. But if you scroll down, you could see the meetings that are listed here and some items on the agenda. Now, what I have in my in this page is some more information. For example, this is the official description of what's going to be discussed at this meeting. It's a variance. It deals with non-conforming lot and impervious surface. To find out what those things are, you can click on that and can go to the menu. The glossary that I have. So here's what a definition of the non-conforming lot. That's just one thing, but I'd like to go down a little further and show you how I put in more details for some of these meetings, because this puts it into context and gives you an idea whether you think it's worthwhile to attend this meeting. So, for example, tonight is the Joint Zoning Council. We can learn more about the Joint Zoning Council by clicking here. But here are the items on the agenda. One of the more interesting ones was this DAS, Distributed Antenna Systems. So I had already collected some information about DAS that was in the local news. So you can click on that and see what I've written about it. So it goes to, this is the blog, my blog. You can go to my Scoop It page, which has an article here from Philly.com, Intelligenza newspaper, going back to 2018. But I just today received more information from the chair of the Joint Zoning Council, which I put on in the menu here about this. So there was somebody said people who are attending this meeting should see this this broadcast that was on CBS. And so this is, I got the sound off here, but you could see that they're going to be talked. This is an ad that's up right now. No, actually, it's not an ad. It's showing you, it's about all the different types of networking. And they're going to talk about 5G, the health impacts of 5G. But this discussion is going to be about, where are you going to put these antenna? And I don't want to get into the detail about that. Some other things that they're going to talk about is a hybrid Zoom meeting for this joint zoning council. And I also have a petition. I'd like to link to that to get a hybrid Newtown Township public meetings to do that with hybrid, meaning in person plus maybe Zoom. Again, now if we go down here, let me just get the audio for this instead of going to my earplugs. We'll get it going here. We'll get it going to the internal speakers. So for example, on this Environmental Advisory Council on Monday, October 11th, they're going to be talking about plastics. And I have a video here where Ellen Snyder talked about this at a recent Board of Supervisors meeting. And you can click on that and see her presentation, her comments here.
Climate change is the single biggest threat to humanity at this time. From small towns to big cities, we have to make it a priority. There are changes that we can make here in Newtown.
So she goes on to talk about the single-use plastics, and that's the what is going to be discussed on this menu item here. Now, I also have information about the Board of Supervisors regular session. And now the agenda for this meeting has not yet been officially set, but I know from talking to the township manager that these items are going to be on the agenda. Some carried over from the last meeting, such as this Bucks County Planning Commission proposal for an overlay district. And you could look at a post I did about that. First, it goes to the Scoop It page. And if you want to know more, want to delve deeper, you can go to where that links. And you could see a podcast. You can listen to it.
The two more elements on there were number one, determine whether the boundaries of the LI and the OLI zoning districts are.
This is just a comment from Mary Donaldson, who's an Economic Development Committee member, who gives I thought a good definition of what an overlay really is. So going back now to my page with meetings on it. I also have my Meet Mac Monday meeting listed here, and people can register to attend. Now, this is not an official township meeting, but it is something every month I have this Zoom meeting where I try to discuss the upcoming issues at upcoming official meetings. And here's an important one, the Board of Supervisors work session. Again, this is not official agenda is not currently out. So if you would go to the Board of Supervisors page and look for agendas, you're not going to find it on there because it's not ready yet. But I know for a fact that the main topic for discussion at this work session, no decisions are made at work sessions. It's going to be the presentation of the manager's recommended 2022 budget. If you want to learn more about that, you might attend my Meet Mac Monday meeting, which would be just before that work session. And at the bottom of the page, I have some highlights from recent past meetings. Um, and you can get more details. I make summaries of these with a lot more detail. You can see some of this is based on the official minutes of the meeting. So I try to put this all together with video, and I also have my own notes that I prepared for that meeting. And again, this is the official archive of that meeting that was embedded from the township website. These only the supervisors have these streaming videos archived. So if you go to the Board of Supervisors page on the website and you go to watch supervisors meetings, past supervisors meetings, you can see this is the I don't know what's happened here, but let's go to another one. Okay, this is the one that you just saw that was embedded on my page. And you can go to the share and you could share this frame. For some reason, it's not working very well, but let me see if you go back to my page. You go back to the summary, I mean, of that meeting. Again, that's not working for some reason. I don't know if that's a problem with the township page or not, but we'll check that out later. Anyway, that's my introduction to how to find out more about meetings. Now, one other thing that I do, I might just show you is if you're on my mailing list, let's see if I go to my mailing list. Sorry about all this. Now, I also tell people about meetings who are subscribed to my mailing list. And I'll just try to find one of these. For example, Meet Mac Monday meetings I could send out to all over 600 of my subscribers information that's related to this meeting, how to register, and links to further information. Sometimes I send out the whole upcoming meetings through email. Let me see if I can find one of those. Here's one for the upcoming meetings that I send out to my subscribers. So you can see basically it's kind of the same information that was on the website and with links to further information. So even if you don't want to attend the meeting or can't attend the meeting, you can get a lot of information just from seeing those links. So that's it. Thank you very much for listening.